Carbohydrates play a surprisingly central role in preventing age-related diseases, a fact that often gets lost in the modern diet debate where carbs are frequently painted as villains. When we focus on nutrient-rich, fiber-heavy carbohydrates, like whole grains, legumes, fruits, and vegetables, they do much more than provide energy. These foods supply steady glucose for the brain, promote heart health, regulate metabolism, and support a resilient gut microbiome, all of which are critical in reducing the risk of neurodegenerative diseases, cardiovascular disorders, and metabolic decline as we age. Take the brain, for example. Neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's are often linked with impaired glucose metabolism in the brain. Glucose from whole carbohydrates is the brain's primary fuel, and consistent availability supports cognitive function, memory retention, and mental clarity across the lifespan. Research suggests that diets incorporating complex carbs may help maintain neuronal health and reduce oxidative stress, which is a key factor in age-related cognitive decline. It's almost as if carbs act like a steady stream of brain juice, keeping neurons energized and resilient while preventing the metabolic bottlenecks that contribute to neurodegeneration. The heart benefits from carbohydrates in equally impressive ways. Whole grains and fiber-rich carb sources help regulate cholesterol levels, reduce systemic inflammation, and support healthy blood pressure, all major factors in cardiovascular disease prevention. Populations consuming diets rich in whole carbohydrates, like the Mediterranean and Blue Zone communities, consistently show lower rates of heart disease, stroke, and other vascular conditions. It's not just correlation. The fiber and phytonutrients in these foods actively improve lipid metabolism and endothelial function, helping arteries stay flexible and blood flow smooth. In essence, carbs provide both the fuel and the protective armor for the cardiovascular system. Metabolic health is another area where carbohydrates shine. Contrary to the low-carb hype, balanced intake of whole carbs helps maintain insulin sensitivity, regulate blood sugar, and preserve energy homeostasis. Removing carbs entirely forces the body to rely heavily on fats and proteins for energy, which can elevate stress hormones, impair metabolic flexibility, and contribute to long-term risks like type 2 diabetes and muscle wasting. Conversely, whole-carb diets, by delivering glucose gradually and supporting a diverse gut microbiome, help prevent metabolic decline and sustain energy levels needed for daily activity, which is itself protective against chronic disease. The gut is the unsung hero in this story. Fiber-rich carbohydrates feed beneficial gut bacteria, which produce short-chain fatty acids that reduce inflammation, modulate immune function, and even influence metabolic signaling. Chronic inflammation is a common thread linking many age-related diseases, from dementia to heart disease to insulin resistance, so supporting gut health with the right carbohydrates is a powerful preventative strategy. Carbs, in this sense, are not just food. They're a form of cellular and microbial insurance for the long term. The funny irony is that while carbs are often blamed for obesity or aging, their absence can actually accelerate age-related vulnerabilities. Depriving the body of healthy carbohydrates may impair cognition, weaken metabolic control, and reduce cardiovascular resilience. Whole carbs don't just fuel the body. They orchestrate a symphony of metabolic and protective effects that help the body resist the wear and tear of aging. They're like the quiet superheroes of the diet world, unglamorous, reliable, and highly effective over decades. In conclusion, research increasingly highlights that nutrient-rich carbohydrates are vital allies in preventing age-related diseases. They provide steady brain fuel, protect the heart, maintain metabolic balance, and support a robust gut microbiome. Far from being fattening or harmful, carbohydrates, when chosen wisely, are one of the most effective tools in our anti-aging arsenal, helping humans stay sharp, strong, and resilient well into later life.